Palabalabalamungai. Palabalabalamungai. Se necesito una pono ne gracia. Uno pono ne gracia mia, mia. Arriba y arriba. Yo soy my RB1. Yo soy my RB1. Yes, you are Sora Mungai. Come on, Monangai. Welcome into the Week 10 no matchups. Welcome in, everybody. Week 10. Let's go. We got our, what do we call this one?
It's our NFL matchup show.
You got your boy Carl. You got me in here. Let's roll to the moon. You know what, Carl? I haven't done this in probably like 6 months. For this podcast, just refer to me as the boss, baby. I'm Springsteen today. What's shaking, Carl?
Hey, you can call me Kike Hernandez because all I did was bring a pencil to the party and we balling, baby. Woo!
Oh, I've been waiting to call you Kiki for a while, sir. Kiki, how you doing over there, Kiki? I love it. Congratulations. Back to back.
Like the cover of Lethal Weapon, baby. This is sick. I keep telling people around here, look.
Cover of Lethal Weapon?
Yeah, like I've been telling people around here, like everyone's excited, like, hey, let's go for 3. I'm like, yo, that's gonna be expensive. Like, let's be happy with what we got because that triple back to back to back, that's expensive. In this type of league, that's gonna cost a lot of money. So let's just be happy with this, and whatever happens, happens. But Jesus, oh, we're cocky out here, I swear.
I am so glad you said let's be happy with this because, sir, I threw you some shut up DMs and text messages because last Sunday after you go back to back, and by the way, it's not just back to back, it's a walk-off home run back to back, sir. That's how you do it. But anyway, you post in this chat, oh, Hendy's not going to outscore the other running back because he may want to take a water bet, yada, yada, yada. You're just in there hating on Hendy, who this man needs Hendy to have one frigging game. Like, my soul's broken with Hendy this year. And you got to hate on him. I'm like, dude, you just won back-to-back, dude. Like, be happy. You're not hating today. And I'm not going to tell the fans what I said, but you like that text message what I said I would do with my wife if I got back-to-back, baby.
Yeah.
Well, let's go, man. Week 10 matchups. We got, I think we got a cool little show here. We're getting this a little bit late, so sorry if you guys don't end up listening to this, but we wanted to do it anyway because we like to have some fun.
It's fun.
We're already through one game of week 1. It was Broncos Raiders. God, I'm so glad I didn't see that game. Like I almost missed this work thing I was supposed to go to because I wanted to watch football, and I'm glad I did it, man. Was that just the worst game ever?
Can I just be honest with you? Full on fell asleep, and the results were way worse than I could have imagined. So I was happy for that nap.
Dude, Raiders
I need
are
to stop
bad.
yelling. I have a mic now. I can't be yelling. Oh, great.
I like your mic, dude. I like it. But Broncos, man, like, their defense is playing solid ball. You know, we've had a lot of debates on a lot of podcasts on, you know, who, you know, over Bo Nix. Dude, Bo Nix just, I don't think he's an elite quarterback. Like he so far this year, I love the record. If Bo Nix was quarterback of the Cardinals, I was 8-2. I'm like, sign him. He's our quarterback of the future. But he hasn't taken the step up this year unless it's the fourth quarter. That's it. So what are you thinking on Broncos right now? Let's just talk about them.
Yeah, no, they're going to make the playoffs, and they will 1,000% be first-round exits. And it's going to be sad because their defense is going to do everything they can to keep them in the game. But unless Nick steps up, and I really do put this solely on Nick's, if Nick doesn't step up, dude, because before I fell asleep, I saw a lot of bad passes. I saw a lot of balls that were just not quite in everyone's area, and the wrong receiver catching passes. Like, it was like supposed to go to one player, but another guy saved his butt. Like, it was actually kind of embarrassing. So I put this completely on Bo Nix. And if they want to, like, at least advance to the next round in the playoffs, Bo gonna have to have a conversation with himself.
And I think, I love Cortland Sutton. You know, I've talked a lot about him. You know, and some of it was about age, but he is a contested catch touchdown animal.
Uh-huh.
But he's not an elite one. like a true elite one, like that ball hog that's going to go out there and if need be get you 15 receptions. Like he's not that. That team needs a wide receiver. And unfortunately, I don't think Bo Nix is as good as Josh Allen, obviously, who doesn't have receivers because it doesn't matter for him. He's a different quarterback. But you got him. Man, this division's tough. Like, I mean, I think they're going to win it, but oh, it's nasty. All right, let's get into the scores. Let's get into the scores. All right, man, let's go. This is a good game here. We got Falcons Colts, dude.
Yep.
Falcons Colts 47.5 over under on it. Indy is a 6.5 point favorite against the Colts. 3-5. Colts are 7-2. They are coming off a very, very bad performance from the quarterback side, which I think was more offensive line issues. But talk to me about these teams and who you got winning this game, Smitty.
So this game actually has me the most excited of. It's going to be a top game, a top three game of the slate, and it's because I need to see. I'm so happy this is a an island game because I really need to see it from both teams. I need to know exactly who Atlanta is, and I want to see was that a fluke from Daniel Jones. And this is the perfect test for both teams. Like I mean,
Yep.
perfect test. We are all going to walk away from Week 10 saying that was just a fluke game for Daniel, and we're also going to walk away saying, "Wow!" So at the end of the day, the Atlanta Falcons are this, and so I'm excited just to get the results.
Yep. I think this is the game that Monday morning the Atlanta media is talking about is Penix. He
Oh,
either is our future or he might not be. You win this
yeah,
game, he's growing and making strides. Like the conversation is he's going the right direction. If he loses here, it's we might have a high pick next year type of thing. I have Indy winning this game. I do agree with you. I think this is also the moment where we find out about who Daniel Jones is real. So they're 8-2, or sorry, 7-2. They should be 7-1. Thank you, AD Mitchell. But by the way,
thank you,
AD
AD
Mitchell's
Mitchell.
all of a
Thank
sudden
you.
he's a dog at elite since he got to the Jets. I think that actually might be true, but that's another podcast. But this is where we find out who Junior Indiana Jones is going to be. If he steps up, comes out, and they just dominate the Falcons, you're going to know that Daniel Jones is the quarterback he's been all season except for week one. But I do think the Falcons are playing defense good, but I don't think they're going to be able to contain Jonathan Taylor. And all of a sudden, Michael Pittman is a top 15 wide receiver in the game again. And I will tell you this. We just talked about Cortland Sutton. I will take Michael Pittman over Cortland Sutton as my one any day of the week right now.
I fully agree. Honestly, I can't even contest that. I fully agree.
So you got Indy winning? I
This,
mean, this is your hometown here, dude.
this is this is. It's tough to say. Yeah, I saw some amazing things from Drake London last week, and I don't care that they just got Sauce Gardner. I think I think London is gonna put this game on his back once again. I'm very excited for. Yeah, I'm going Atlanta. I'm sorry. I'm going with my heart with this one.
Go. I love it. This is a game that can go either way. All right, next game. This one actually kind of might be fun. Giants Bears. Um,
Oh yes.
yeah, so we got a 46.5 implied point total for the over under. Chicago's favored by 4.5. Bears 5-2. They are home. Giants 2-7. Dude, you know what? I lost a lot of matchups the previous week because we didn't do this last week, and I'm going to pay off a water bet here. But I said in that podcast that I did not think the Bears were ready to go. What was it? 4-2 at that point. I didn't think they were. Oh, sorry, 5-2 at that point. I didn't think they were ready to do that. This is a team that's well coached. This is a team that's well coached, dude. I got the Bears winning this game. But it wouldn't surprise me. This is my almost upset of the week. It would not surprise me if the Giants come in and just go out and put it to them. What you
The
got?
okay. The only way I see the Giants winning is if Caleb Williams completely ignores Roma Dunze once again. If Roma Dunze is involved, it's over with. And that's literally the difference between winning and losing this game. I think that's the
I don't
sole
think so.
difference. So
I
I
don't
have
think so.
Bears winning this, and I was gonna save this take for later, but I'm gonna just shoot it out now because last week was so awesome. Ben Johnson is finally my second favorite coach in the league. That dude is just awesome. I think that man has killed before, and not in a dangerous way, but in a very awesome way because he has learned a lot from Dan Campbell to make these games very exciting, and just the fact that he wanted to go for it. I understand mathematically why he wanted to go for it after close to leveling out that touchdown, but that was, in my opinion, complete disrespect and lack of care for the other team.
I like Ben Johnson. I'm going to propose something in this podcast because look at when he's like, when you see him on camera, his like stare and the way his face looks, it looks like 1,000 things are going in his head. He looks like a savant. Like, and I
Yes.
think we're seeing he's an offensive savant. I want to call Ben Johnson Rain Man from now on.
Whoo! Oh, sorry, I gotta stop yelling at this thing. Whoo!
You in?
I am first off, I am so I have got to stop yelling in this thing. But yeah, I am totally in.
Nice.
Yes, because oh my god, that was perfect.
I got Rain Man out coaching the Giants here. And just, I want to say something on Rome here, okay? I know Rome, I know it was a bad game for Rome. But if we actually look at the stat line, DJ Moore had a really good game. And the
Good
one
for
thing
him.
I'm noticing this year about Rain Man's offense is he does not have Sun God. We could talk about Rome, DJ Moore, Luther Burden. We could talk about all these guys, but I mean, Sun God is a top 4 wide receiver in the game. I mean, if you want to debate top 4, you cannot debate top 5 then. And he's there. These guys aren't there, so he's going to find ways to just scheme against the defense. And last week it was DJ Moore. And I think we're going to see these weeks where he just finds other players. And go back to this year versus last year with JMO in with the Lions. Like he schemed against them. That he was so much better on those games where he's like, this is the weakness against this team. We're going to utilize him. And that's what I think last week was about the Bears. But let's talk about Colston Loveland. Let's talk about how that game ended. That was fire, dude. I mean, the Bears should not have won that football game. I actually felt bad for the Cowboys, or not the Cowboys. Who did they
Bengals.
lose? The Bengals. I actually felt bad for the Bengals because they were going at it. That touchdown at the end. But holy man, child, Loveland. How did they not tackle 4 guys, dude? It's like you don't even see any other Bears. All you see is the Bengals and him and just gone. That was freaking fire. Is Loveland for real?
I mean, that play alone just kind of told me, yeah. That play alone told me a lot because he honestly, the play all it required was for him to kind of sit where he caught the ball. That's all I needed for the kick. But he said, "Forget these fools. I'm going to the end zone. I want that man on my team. I don't care. I don't care. I want that man on my team."
Don't give me this meow crap on the fantasy footballers. Get it out of here, man. You did that with Taylor too, ballers. Guess what? Not doing it anymore, are you? They're rookie tight ends, guys. It's week 10. This is what happens. They're learning the game. The elite ones
Exactly.
just come in and do their thing. He's not as good as Warren, but he's almost as good. So yeah, I got the Bears winning this. There might be some luck on their side, nostalgia. I don't know what it is, but I got the Bears.
Oh,
You got
but
the
you know,
Bears
Jackson
too?
Dart will pull up a fight, and that's why this game will be great.
But you got the Bears, right?
100%.
All right. I don't think there's a lot to talk about this game. We got Bills Dolphins here. We have Buffalo favored by 8.5, 50.5 point implied total over under. Dolphins are home at 3-7. Bills obviously away at 6-2. Um, dude, like I'm not even going to talk about this game. I'm obviously taking the Bills. If the Dolphins win this game, the entire football is just like there's no dominant team whatsoever in football. We talk about like that algebra for the NFL of this team beat this team, who was the best team. Now they move here, this team. Dude, like everyone's losing to bad teams this year, one or two. But is there anything other than the Bills you want to talk about in this game?
No, the last time these two played, Tua put up a fight, and I appreciate that. And I think Tua put up a bit of a fight against the Ravens. So my eyes are locked into what Tua's doing because I want to see solid progression. I can't think this guy just doesn't care. I don't want to do that to him because I'm seeing flashes of something. So
Like he's
Tua,
caring more.
please.
Like he's
I
caring
see
more.
flashes
Like
of
his
something
players care more.
positive.
Well, Hill's not in there. I mean, Hill's probably not even in the locker room. He doesn't talk to any of them anymore. He knows it's done. But I don't know if I mean they could. I could see it. I just
It
that
definitely won't
that
be a
that
win for the. It won't be a win for Tua.
yeah.
I just want to see something competitive. That's all. Go
I
Bills.
would love to see it competitive, but if I look at a 50.5 implied point total,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think the Bills are going to have to score a lot of points to do that. All right, Ravens Vikes. Let's talk about this game. We have a 49.5 implied point total. Baltimore is favored by 4.5. Don't understand that one. Kind of do, but kind of don't. This has a lower over under than the Bills Dolphins. Surprising to me. But we got Vikings 4-4 at home. We've got Ravens 3-5, obviously away. Now, I think the Vikes are playing good defense. We got Lamar back in here. We've got a team that's locked in that knows that they have to pretty much win out or at the most to lose one more game. Vikings, we got McCarthy just getting back in the flow of it. We obviously have Aaron Jones back. They are healthy. Ravens are healthy. I know a lot of people are going to pick the Ravens to win this. I know a lot of people are saying the Ravens are going to win out and they're going to make the playoffs. I hear all of that. But they're a 3-5 football team that has not played good defense this year. They played better defense last week. Lamar gives them the spark. I have the Vikings winning this football game.
You know we're doing this for water bets. Are you sure? Okay, all right. I mean, okay. Look, I don't think I wanna agree with you, but it's just I don't know if we're there yet with McCarthy. However, they do have JJ, and that is Jettas. They have Jettas, and that is a big difference maker. Actually, maybe the biggest difference maker we got. So, I see where you're coming from. I do, but at the
The
end of the day,
Vikings
I'm
have
gonna
a better
have to.
defense. They have a better
Yeah,
defense, and the
that's so.
Vikings force
That's true.
turnovers. And
That's true.
O'Connell, dude, he's up there in the top four coaches with McVay. Like, if not like in the top three, like he knows
Yeah,
how to do things. And I get
yeah.
Harbaugh as a good coach too, but all right, you got to pick, man.
I do, and it's just, I can't. I'm Ravens. Ravens. I just want to. I want to see the uphill rise. Right. I want to see this Phoenix come out the ashes, and I think this is just part of the plan. So Ravens are going to win this one. Uh, I totally understand why you don't think so, though.
Nobody in this world is a bigger Lamar fan, and nobody in this world want the Ravens to win a Super Bowl more than I do. Not
Facts.
even their fans. I do. I just do. Lamar will never be considered in the greatest quarterbacks of all time without a ring. It's always going to be he just couldn't do it in the playoffs, and that just sucks because you're rated on that. So I want that. But dude, I just don't think this is the year, man. Like they're unraveling a little bit here, and they got to use the tight ends a lot to win this football game, I think. But you're all right. You're going Ravens. All right.
I am.
Let's talk about the shit bowl of the week. At least for me, we've got the Browns at 2-6. They are
Okay.
away. Jets are home at 1-7. 37.5 implied point total. Cleveland is favored by 2.5 points. We don't even know who the starting quarterback of the Jets is going to be. We know Gabriel is the starting quarterback of the Browns as of now. I haven't seen if Judkins. I don't even know the alert on. Is he playing?
Yes. Thank God.
Okay. So, and I know Njoku's playing. Fannin looks like he's playing. Dude, the
Browns
Jets
are
aren't winning
healthy.
this game. Browns, dude. Like it's just defense. It's strictly defense. I think they have. I mean, they're one of the top two defense in the league. I mean, they're just sick. So I'm going Browns defense.
I'm going Browns as well. And honestly, though, if the Browns don't win, we're gonna hear Shadir's name pretty soon. Like this is kind of like a layup. Actually,
I
this
don't
is
think so, dude.
actually a layup for Gabriel. So Gabriel, don't screw this up, man.
I don't think Shador is playing this year, no matter what, because
Ooh.
what they're going to do. This is
Stop
strategic,
yelling.
bro. No. It sounds good, bro. This is strategic because here's what the Browns want. They know that Gabriel's going to get shit on in the media if he doesn't play good all year. They don't want that to happen to Sanders right now. They want him to learn, and they want him to, if he is going to be their quarterback, they want him to get prepped up in week one without the media getting on him this year going into next year. They want the media hype about the change to Sanders, and that hype comes loud with that. So I think they want this in a positive direction, not possibly a negative going into next year. And that's why I don't see a change at quarterback this year.
That makes perfect sense.
I'm wrong a lot though, dude.
no, no, but that made the perfect sense. Yeah, again, this is a layup for Gabriel. Congratulations, Danny, Dylan. Congratulations, yep. You got yourself a good game for once.
Yeah. Oh, and then they can talk during the offseason, the quarterback competition, the Daniel Jones. Yeah. It'll be fun offseason. All right, we both got the Browns winning that game. All right, let's roll. This is what, in my mind, this is the game I am dying to see this weekend. We have the Patriots versus the Buccaneers. 48.5 implied point total. Buccaneers are favored by 2.5. Buccaneers are 6-2 at home, and the Patriots are 7-2, obviously, away. I get how they do the algorithms here. The Patriots are playing very good football. The Bucs are not healthy, but they're healthy. It's so weird, man. Like, Bucky goes down. All right, sweet. We get the exact same production from White. All of our receivers go down. Okay, sweet. And Buka's stepping up. Oh, Sterling Shepard's having a game. Like, they find a way to do that. We got Laser Mayfield in here. We still haven't nicknamed Drake May yet. We got to figure that one out. But what do you see in this game? Because this game is friggin' fire to me.
Really? Okay. I don't want to call it the true test because the true test for the Patriots was Buffalo, and they smashed that. I guess this is just really, can the Bucs bounce back? Like, that's just really where I'm at with it because I haven't really seen their type of. I haven't really seen them. Oh, you know what? Actually, I haven't seen them play great since they started hyping up Baker as MVP. Ever since they started doing that, he's been looking mediocre, and Drake May has totally taken his place. So now, now this actually might be a pretty cool, like, not obviously it's not a revenge game, but it's like a hey, give me that MVP spot back type of game. So we might really see. We got a Buka back, like you said. No Bucky, which is frustrating. No Godwin, which might be ugly as well. But yeah, I think it's Baker's time to shine right here. And unfortunately, I don't think he'll do it. So yeah, I got the Pats.
Oh, are you kidding me? I already wrote it down because I'm going Pats too.
Yeah, let's go.
And I hate that, but I think Drake May is playing really good ball. I think the defense is playing good, but there's something going on that just seems a little special right now there. Like, just a little special. Like, I don't know. And I see that with Baker, too, because you know me. I thought the Bucs were the best team in football 2 weeks ago. But I don't know. I think I've always said the Pats are going to win their division this year. So I got the Pats. But the Bucs probably win this game. But Baker probably does his thing. I'm still going Pats. But
okay,
this is the MVP game of the week. Saints Panthers. Panthers 5-4 home. Saints 1-8. 38.5 implied point total. Carolina's favored by 5.5. I think that sticks exactly to game script. This is a Rico Dowdle game. I think Tet's not playing this game, but
oh no, that ruins it.
Yeah, he re-aggravated I think the quad on Friday for me. But who did they just? Didn't they just trade for someone? I can't remember. But this is just, it's going to be dominated in the trenches in the run game. I don't think the Saints can win this game. Partly, I've been talking about this the last 4 or 5 weeks. The Panthers' defense is actually pretty good. Like, it's pretty good, actually. So I got defense winning it, Panthers.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, but it's just, oh, dang it. I get a slight bit of pause without Ted. I can't say his name. I have a little bit of pause there. Rico, save us. All right, let's go Panthers, and it'll be all because of Rico, because it ain't Bryce.
God, I love Rico. I Guys, if you have not been listening, I know a lot of these listeners, if you listen to this, are not listening to our Dynasty pod. I just need to tell the listeners how much we love Rico Dowdle on this podcast. We have been talking about Rico Dowdle for a long time. I have been his ride or die going into last year, and it just makes me so happy to see that he can actually do like RB like one, not one of a team, like one of the year type crap. It makes me happy. He's such a good guy, I think. Like I like the story, the underdog story. I love it. But you got Panthers, right?
I do
Panthers
have
and Rico.
Panthers.
All right, this one will be interesting too. We got Jaguars 5-3 versus Texans 3-5. I do not believe they're going to have C.J. Stroud. I think he's been ruled out. So we have the serial man Mills as the quarterback. 37.5 point implied point total. Jacksonville favored by 1.5. It doesn't look like Brian Thomas Jr. is not playing in this football game. They did just trade for Jacoby Myers, I believe.
They did.
That was interesting to me. I knew BT Jr. was going to be out 1 or 2 weeks when I saw that one. Texans have a very good defense. Jaguars have an okay defense, but their quarterback is very, very prone to turnovers. Who do you have winning this football game, Smitty?
General Mills. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I think this is one of those because I think you kind of smacked in the head with the prone to turnovers, dude. This defense, you should not be turning over against Houston's defense. They will pay. They will make you pay for that. And so I think this is a defense type of. This is one of the games where the defense can win it for the Texans. So that's where I'm at.
So Trevor Lawrence has thrown 9 touchdowns to 6 interceptions this year. Travis Etienne has 119 carries for 600 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Fire.
Nico has 33 receptions for 414 yards and 3 touchdowns. I don't think a backup quarterback is going to win this football game. I wish C.J. Stroud was playing, and I think that they would just wipe the table with the Jaguars because I don't think the Jaguars are as good as their 5-2 record shows. But I do think the Jaguars will win this game. I actually think they're going to get the running game going in this one. Tuden is starting to show his power and agility. So I got the Jags winning the game. All right, we got a little bit longer here. Let's go. Cards Seahawks, NFC West battle. We have
Potential
3-5
banger.
Cardinals playing better. Seahawks 6-2. In Seattle, 44.5 point implied point total. Seattle is favored by 6.5 points.
That ruined things.
Does it? Because I think Seahawks are one of the best teams in football. I think they have the best defense in football. That's just why I haven't won.
The number one.
I think they are the number one defense in football. They run.
Ew.
They don't just so most defenses like you'll have a defensive coordinator that's just like no, I'm going to run a 4-3. No, I'm going to run a they have their base package. They run every single type of package possible and are literally creating the most exotic defensive schemes I've ever seen in football. And they're doing shit that has never been done before. And I just love how athletic everybody is in that defense.
Okay. I mean, unfortunately, I am going with the Seahawks here because it's at home. I think that is the major difference. But, man, I need that. I need the. Okay, so I do think the Cardinals. They have this defensive lineman that really showed up for. They really showed up against Dallas, and I feel like because even though the Seahawks do have a pretty good team, I think they're still a little soft in the trenches there. So I think this guy could probably show up a couple of times in there. So I don't know. I feel like it'll be. I do have the Seahawks winning this, but I am seeing improvement in the defensive line of the Cardinals.
I agree, but they're an inconsistent football team, and Seattle is anything but. And I have a touchdown guarantee. Andy Holloway. I'm taking a little bit of vibe. You love to do this. A 54-yard guaranteed touchdown to Rashid Shaheed. Guaranteed. Welcome back. This coach
Fire.
is the offensive coordinator that we thought that offense last year that was just exploding
Yeah.
because of how they use Rashid Shaheed. Welcome to Seattle. It's going to be amazing.
Fire.
All right. We got some good NFC West matchups this week. This is the second game I think I'm looking forward to. Your LA Rams 6-2 going against the 49ers 6-3. This is played in Santa Clara, so 49ers are home.
Thank
49.5 point implied point total.
Thank God.
Rams are favored by 5.5. Puka is playing. The Rams will win this football game. The Rams are going to win this football game.
Yep. We're not going to play Mac Jones the same way we did last time. And that was the you know what? Okay. The way we played Mac Jones last time was ridiculous. But our kicking game was awful back then as well. We have a new kicker now. They call him the thicker kicker. Melvin Melvis Harrison, whatever his name is. I'm sorry. We're all gonna know it by the end of the week. Anyways, he might save us. I mean, Stafford, Puka, Adams, the whole offense is gonna do what they do, but we might just finally get to overcome our kicking game. Oh, we also got a new long snapper too.
Bro,
so we're making improvements in that part, and that's all that kind of matters to me.
I forgot you lost at home to the Niners this year.
Yeah, now we're doing it to them.
This is how this is divisional games, dude. This is just how it goes. It is very difficult to beat an opponent 2 times in 1 year, especially the really good teams. So obviously, I'll write down Rams for you, sir.
Woohoo! Thank you.
All right, Lions Commanders 49.5 implied point total. Detroit favored by 7.5. Commanders 3-6. They are the home team. They are going with Marcus Mariota because, man, Smitty, I watched that football game last week, and you know what? It was a little bit in the fourth quarter, and I said, this game's over, and I started watching a documentary. And later that night, I just go on, look at my sleeper, and I get this alert about Jaden Daniels. And I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck was he in the football game? I gave up on the game. It was just like, this is stupid. And I even wanted fantasy points, and I figured they were taking him out. I love that Dan Quinn stepped up and owned that. It was stupid. It happens. It just happens, dude. But man, the Lions are winning this football game. The Commanders are a broken football team. That team right there. I love Cliff Kingsbury. This is not his fault. He should get a head coaching job again, and it sucks because he's not going to have back-to-back offense, years like he had. You cannot operate an offense in the NFL without wide receivers. I don't care what team you are. Look at, we talk about Josh Allen not having wide receivers. Dude, Khalil Shakir can run routes. He is a professional wide receiver. But when you have third and fourth string wide receivers on the field for the entire game, dude, they're fourth and fifth wide receivers for a reason, dude. Like, it's not good, and Debo's getting old, but you need someone to stretch the field for Debo to do his thing. They're broken. They're broken. The Lions are not broken, dude. I'm going with the Lions.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this is very much revenge for the Lions. This is the game where they got bounced directly out of the playoffs last year. So they had this game circled, and now they're probably not going to feel as good because the team that smacked them up last year in the playoffs is not the same team. So it's not going to feel as good, but they're going to come in with a little bit, they're going to come in pissed off. Let's just be honest.
I agree. And if we look at the NFC North, 5-2 Packers, 5-2 Detroit Lions, 5-3 Chicago Bears, 4-4 Minnesota Vikings. This looks exactly like it did last year, just in reverse order almost. And I will tell you that Detroit has to win this football game, and Dan Campbell knows that. They have to. If they want to win in their division, they have to win this football game. These are the weeks you just have to win. You should win. All right, Steelers Chargers, Sunday night game, 44.5 point implied total. Chargers are favored by 2.5. Chargers are home 6-3 versus 5-3 Steelers. Steelers just beat who I thought was the best team in football last week, and they dominated him. This defense is looking good. This is an interesting game for me here. I want to hear who you have winning, and we got about 6 or 7 more minutes to go over 2 games.
Yeah, so if Steelers can run it back, and it's a big if, then they got this. And frankly, I'm gonna give it to them. Let's go Steelers. I don't know. I feel good about what I feel like they can repeat what they did last time. They made changes. They made the changes. Meanwhile, LA is looking a little.
They're bipolar, dude.
Yeah.
They're bipolar. They look incredible when they win. They look like crap when they lose. I think we're going to catch a high, not a low, from the Chargers this week. I got the Chargers win the game. I just think, we look at the Steelers and we think they're so good because they beat who I thought was the best team in football. That's just how this year goes. Like there isn't really a dominant best team, and which means they all can get beat on any given, like really can all get beat. And I just think the Chargers, they dominated their division at the top part of this year. I think they're going to get back to that a little bit. The Steelers have given up a lot of points to wide receivers, and those are the type of games that Herbert shines in. So I got the Chargers win that one. But it's going to be fire, man. I'm so impressed with what Rodgers is doing right now.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's fun to I don't know, when he was with the Jets, it just none of that was fun. None of that was fun at all. It was actually kind of like crampy, a little grumpy. It was awful. He was kind of mean, dominant. Now, mean, dominant, like not like, I don't know. He was a drama queen. Now here, I think the story is his defense plus his skill. Like, I'm not hearing too much about him in the media, so that's massive.
I agree. But it'll be a good game. Be a good game. I forgot about this game when I kept saying my favorite games to watch of the week. I totally forgot Monday night's matchup. This will rank up there in those top 2. But we have Monday night matchup, Philadelphia Eagles versus Green Bay Packers. 46.5 point implied total. Green Bay is favored by 1.5. Packers are 5-2, and the Eagles are 6-2. But this game is in Green Bay, and the Packers are 3-1 at home this year. You talk first on this one.
I'm going to yell fraud alert to the loser, no matter what. And I understand they're going against great competition, but fraud alert to whoever loses this one. I got the Eagles, but because I didn't really love what I saw from Love last week, and I'm just being reactionary. That's the truth.
He's not turning the ball over, at least from an interception standpoint. He's 13 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. I think the Green Bay Packers are going to win the game.
Oh,
I do. I think they're going to step up on defense, but I don't. Like I said, there's no dominant team in football. This isn't the Eagles of last year. There's some holes. There's drama. There's some brokenness at times, and then there's some greatness for more percentage of the time, 90-10. I think the Green Bay Packers are going to win this game, dude. And it's in Green Bay. Like I got them winning.
Dude, frankly, Week 10 got a lot of good games. Like, I am very excited for this slate, and it really all starts in the international game. How awesome is that?
Yep, Smitty, we forgot to do it. Oh my goodness. Let's water bet it. We're out of here, everybody. But cheers. Whoa, that sucks ass. Dude, that's the first time we did it at the same time. Thanks for listening. Cheers.